good danger, steady on. Now's your chance. Oh, score, 6-8.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Jack Reeve, TalkNorwichCity City here, back for another video. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I've just witnessed Norwich lose 1-0 at home to Portsmouth in the FA Cup third round. A 94th minute winner from Andre Green, giving Pompey and their travelling fans a lovely trip home. And to be honest, despite Norwich being down to 10 men, I thought they battled in fairly hard. There was 8 changes made from the last game against Brentford, where we snatched a point. It could be said we were under the cosh for large parts of that game and nearly won it late on, didn't we, with Dennis Srebeni. But today, 8 changes, a few down to injury, a few simply down to not wanting to risk injury to certain players. However, I thought the team that we fielded was fairly strong. 2 up front with Dennis Srebeni and Jordan Rhodes. Wasn't overly sure with Jordan Rhodes today. I think he's more of an impact player than a player that will give you, results for the full 90. And I think Daniel Farke has certainly got the best out of him this season, because I didn't think he was that great today. I thought Dennis Srebeni was quite good, actually. Held the ball up nicely. He's got quite big feet, actually. Quite quick feet. He's also got quite big feet. Quite quick feet for a fairly tall and cumbersome player. But I was impressed with Dennis today. The midfield combo of McLean and Tribal worked nicely. I thought Tribal was back to his best today. McLean, you could tell he's hasn't played much football in recent weeks, but he grew into the game, as did most of the players. And defensively, we looked fairly sound as well. I was quite impressed with Paslak. I thought he dealt really well. He's actually quite good in the air, considering he's like 4'0". Zimmerman was excellent, and Godfrey pretty much played across the whole of the back line. McGovern in goal had a few saves to make. One of them he nearly fumbled. It was only Christoph Zimmerman that saved him. It was Grant Hanley, though, wasn't it, that kind of let us down today. It was a rash challenge 25 yards out. Yes, he was the last man. Was it harsh to send him off? Probably a little bit, but I've seen them given. I think in real time, when I saw it, I probably would have sent him off. Having watched it back, I think it probably could have gone either way. So I think Grant Hanley and Daniel Farke will feel a little bit hard done by, because I think if we would have had all 11 men for the full 90 minutes, I think we would have picked up a victory today. But even after that sending off, I didn't think we looked like a team with 10 men. I thought we were very spirited. We changed tactically really well, and it was almost seamless from when we had 11 men on the pitch to when we had 10 men on the pitch. Because you usually see that transition, that 2-3 minute transition, when teams are really struggling to go between 10 and 11 and find the solutions. Will Norwich be too disappointed having been knocked out? I don't think they will be. I think I got slaughtered, when we played Bournemouth in the League Cup. And I said I'm not overly fussed if we lose. I've remained with that mindset today. I think cup competitions for a club like us, it's a strange one, because unless you get an Arsenal or a Chelsea like we did last season with TV revenue or whatever, financially, it's not going to be that much of a benefit progressing through a couple of rounds. Realistically, we're not going to win it. We're not kind of a mid-table Premier League team where we need a bit of excitement. We get that through the league, and the league remains the priority. We know we've got a fairly thin squad, and we know our squad is depleted at the moment with injuries. So, going through wouldn't have been a bad thing. Of course it wouldn't have done, but a replay certainly would have been, because you then go away to Fratton Park on a Tuesday or whenever it would have been, and that's when, probably slotted in between 2 massive championship games. That's not what you want. So although last minute goals will always hurt teams, I think that will probably be a blessing today, that Andre Green goal. And fair play to Pompey as well. They're a big club with a big following, and they're flying in League One. I really hope the League One table stays as it is, because I would love to see both Portsmouth and Luton promoted into the Championship. 2 clubs with really good fans, and deserve to be back in the Championship, in my opinion. But Norwich, I don't think they'll feel too hard done by. It's West Brom up next. That's a massive game. Hopefully a few players back from injury. But, that was a spirited performance from them today. I'm not sure if any of the fringe players will make it in after that performance. I didn't think Marshall was too great. McLean is certainly a good backup. I think they will remain backups for now, though. The only slight disappointment for me today was Jordan Rhodes, but still, he's a good player to have in the ranks. Thank you very much for watching. What did you think of the game? Let me know down in the comments section below. More videos coming next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.